Hey guys, video blog right here when I'm driving. So let me quickly just turn down the radio. Okay, the topic that I'm going to be talking about today when I'm driving on this dinner run is like my ambition. Okay, it came to mind to talk about this because on the radio they're just talking about the number of millionaires and billionaires in Singapore, and it says that right now there are 27 billionaires in Singapore right now. And also, they mentioned that Singapore, which is the country that I live in, has the highest number of millionaires, in terms of the ratio to the general population in the world. And this actually leads me to kind of like think about my story, my personal experience, because recently when I met up with some of my relatives, and my cousins especially, they were asking me what kind of stuff I was doing. So I showed them, I had my laptop with me, and I showed them some of the numbers that I was doing, per day. I showed them how, I was doing like, $500-600 per day from different income streams. For example, like internet marketing with different affiliate networks, different affiliate programs, and how each one is giving me like, $100-200 every day. So I showed them that, and they were blown away, and because they know that actually 11 months ago, at the beginning of the year, I had nothing, and they were asking me, how did you do that? How did you turn around in such a short period of time? Because isn't it normal that if you have to start a new job, then you basically have to start from square one, get the bottom salary, and work your way up, and usually that process takes maybe about at least 7 years to get to the kind of income that I'm getting right now. And I said, guys, you gotta listen up, because the fact of the matter is I'm not doing a job. What I'm doing is online business. Okay, I'm not here to sell online business today on this talk. All right, but I'm here to talk about the fact that once you have the right skill sets and the right experience, it doesn't matter if you've been screwing up all your life. It doesn't matter if you've been, a wastrel, like some people say. I do know that for a long time, people have been looking at me and saying, what the hell is Julian doing? He had a bright future ahead of him. He's always been the top of his class in school, and I just can't believe that he's like the bottom. He's like jobless, or he's like got no money. What happened to him? Yet I went from that to having the kind of income that I have now. For those people out there who are listening to this video, I want to actually give you some encouragement, because maybe you've tried various things like network marketing, MLM, internet marketing. If you tried it for many years, it never worked out, and then today, or tomorrow, or next week, next month, or next year, you never know when it's going to happen. But maybe within that span of time, when it does happen, you suddenly go from making like pittance to making 5-6 figure incomes every month. How is that possible? Like, for instance, I visualized 3 months ago that 3 months from that day, I would have a paycheck of $26,000. So happened that in one day at the end of the month, exactly just 2 days from 3 months and 2 days from the date that I visualized, I had a $26,000 day. Okay, and with that as a track record, I know that 6 months from now, in June, now 7 months from now, I know that in June, or by June next year, I will have made $100,000 in a month. So by then I would have made my first 6-figure income month. I know it's gonna happen, all right? And you see, if you're out there and you've been living off social checks, because I know some people in my social circle in other countries, yes, they've been living on social checks, or you've been living under your parents' allowance, or you've been living off, maybe your spouse's wealth, or maybe your wife or your husband has been working hard to kind of like feed your hobby of internet marketing for too long, and they're not producing results. I want to tell you that success is around the corner, okay? Because all this while when you're failing, I want you to realize just how close you actually are to success. I'm not sure if you've seen the picture before. There's a picture of a guy mining, and there's one guy on the top. He's digging his way through a tunnel. This guy just one level below him digging through the tunnel. The guy on top is closer to the other side, the goal, but he turns away. But the other guy is still mining, okay? Persistence. Every day that you do the same things, the more times you do something, you're getting better and better. Like for me, the more times I build up a team, I build up a team faster and faster. The first time, I still remember the first time I did network marketing. It took me a year to recruit 6 people, and then later on, it took me like 2 years to recruit like 25 people. And then when I went into Empower Network, I became top recruiter in my country. In a 60-day period, I brought in like 59 people, all right, and then the whole duration, just from January to actually within 9 months of the year, I built up a team of close to 180 people. But now, starting things over again in DS domination, I built up a team of 110 people. Actually, I haven't checked. It may be 115 people by now, within just less than 3 weeks. Actually, now only 18 days. How is that possible? So, the reason is because the more times you fall and pick yourself up, or let's say the more times you handle rough objects, what happens? You develop calluses on your hands. Or let's say the more times you break, or if you broke a bone, your bone heals back stronger and denser. And the more times you fail and pick yourself up, you become more primed for success. You start to have the skill set within you. You start having everything within you, so that all you need is the right opportunity, and you step on that, boom, you suddenly become successful. So I don't know whether I've even found the opportunity of my life. But the thing is that for you, don't even try to search. It could be this, and tomorrow it could be something else, and the day after that, before you know it, multiple streams of income. Like I said, now I get 5,000 from here, 4,000 from there, and I know on the way this month I have 2,000 from something else coming in, and a couple of thousand coming from something else. That is exactly what it is. You just never know. But the more you do things, the better the skill set you have. The more you sharpen the knife, the sharper the knife becomes. All right. So you are you. Just keep doing what you do. Persist. Success will come to you. All right. You are only days. No, you're only minutes, hours, days, weeks, or even a year or two from what you had planned to be. I could never believe that I could flip a switch and suddenly become a 5-figure a month earner. But I did. And I know I can just as easily flip a switch and become a 6-figure a month earner. Alright? And I know that within the next 2 years, I'm going to become a millionaire. Even though for the last 29 years of my life, I've just been so-called accomplishing nothing, or so-called wasting my time. That's what people see. But actually, in actual fact, I'm building a dynasty inside of my head that I just have to transfer out of it. And finally, when all the dots begin to connect, that's when the big results really come. Alright, this is Julian Wong, Professional Wong. Connect with me on Facebook, facebook.com the professional bum. Like my page, Julian Wong Official, and on Twitter it's at Julian H Wong. Okay, so I'll see you guys real soon. And if you're watching this video right now, I actually put below the video some of the opportunities that I'm working on right now. And I'd like you to join with me and partner with me on my team, and be part of this mission. I'm going to become six-figure earner, and when I become six-figure earner and you work hard with me, I know you're going to at least become five-figure earner. All right, if not six-figure. All right, I'll see you guys. Goodbye. God bless.